If you want that inspirational, turn your radios. Sit back, relax, catch the vibe, have fun tonight on the Four Corner Show. You gotta sit back, relax, catch the vibe, have fun tonight on the Four Corner Show. If you want that grounding inspirational, then turn your radio to the Four Corner Show. Hot and spicy topics, come enjoy the show. So let's get personal on the Four Corner Show. Relax, catch the vibe, have fun tonight on the Four Corner Show. You gotta sit back, relax, catch the vibe, have fun tonight on the Four Corner Show. If you want that inspirational, then turn your radios.
Ooh, I caught it just in time because I was on mute. Yes. Woo! I was about to be embarrassed by y'all two, and I was like, that is not happening today. Not at the beginning of February, which is Black History Month.
That's
Well,
right.
Black History is every day of the year. But we thank y'all for joining us right here on Four Corners with Pepper Thomas, along with my co-host, Michael Upshaw and Mark A. Walker.
Hey,
Hello,
Pepper.
everybody. Yeah.
Hey. If you did before.
Uh-oh.
Whew.
You good?
Uh-oh, yes, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm just trying to woosah.
Okay.
You know, as women, we try to, we don't try, but we do accomplish the many things, the task that is upon us, and we take care of it.
Yes,
and we
you
make
do.
it look like it's a walk in the park.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. All the time.
That's what we do. Yes. So you guys, we are here every Tuesday. Not every Tuesday. Oops. We're here twice a month on Tuesdays. And it's usually at 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific. And I don't know about the London and all of across the country, but I know right here, we're here. So we ask you to please subscribe if you have not already subscribed to the channel. And it is free. So it don't cost you not a doggone thing. That's
Not
what it don't cost you.
1 penny. Yep.
1 penny. So how was your guys' weekend?
Mine was great.
Yeah.
Church. That's it. Just church. And
okay.
relax. And kind of relax a little bit. Yeah. And of
So
course,
you didn't
I
do
played
any-
with Will Downing
I was
on
gonna say,
Friday
you
and
played with Will?
Saturday. Yeah.
Okay.
Birchmere in the area. That was great as always. But yeah,
Okay.
that's been
Nice.
a good weekend. Yes.
Good. Glad to hear. What about you, Michael?
Mine was wonderful.
Why?
6:30 service, sang, had a 9:30 service and sang, and then turned around and we did a service at 4 o'clock Sunday afternoon, and just a long day. And so now I'm waiting for this weekend. If you happen to,
Why?
my hat tells it all.
Oh, the Philadelphia Eagles. That's right there in the Super Bowl, right?
I'm sorry, we can't read that.
Look at that hat.
I can't see that.
That's Philadelphia Eagles. That's Philadelphia Eagles. You see that?
Oh.
Can you see?
You know what that is?
Oh,
the
is that an eagle or a hawk?
You know he's rubbing that in my face, right? Because they beat the Commanders. I know what you're doing, Mike. It's all right.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
I hope they do fly, man. I really do. Hope they do.
Yeah.
I always root for the people who have wings, man. You know that.
You root for the I don't know if that's good. They might come back way worse. Because we already know what about you and your wings.
They come through
for chicken wings. Hey, don't hit a brother for chicken wings, okay?
While the bird is out there, right? The chicken will come by and go woof and continue on.
So how was your weekend, Pepper?
Yes, Miss Pepper.
My weekend was busy. I went to Dallas. I went to Dallas on Friday and was a part of an album release party for an album and a book. And then on Saturday, went to one of my best friend's birthday celebration. She loves to support Black businesses. So we went to this Black restaurant in Duncanville, Texas. And then I got up Sunday morning and drove from Dallas to Houston, which is the most boring highway of all. I drove from Dallas to Houston, and I thought I was like, so got there because my nephew was being baptized at Wheeler Avenue Baptist Church. So we went to support him and saw him got dipped in the water, and it was a joyous occasion. And we just Donovan Monty Thomas is his name. So yes, he's now a member of Wheeler Avenue Baptist Church. So
all right,
yeah. So it was a great weekend, and you know, just I'm hanging on.
Great.
Hanging on. So y'all, we have a young lady here today, and we are excited to have her. I was immediately drawn in when I heard her speaking in the background. Oh, wait. Now, how am I going to introduce her? And she over here talking about some
I like her already. Me and Paula, we all right, young lady.
Really, Paula, whose side you on? Girl, didn't I say we got to stick together? I can't believe this. Now that just changed my introduction. Y'all.
Chicken wings, it's a Philly thing.
Oh, that's a nice hashtag. Chicken wings is a Philly thing. So the young lady that we have coming up, she's a songstress, and I love her voice. I was listening to some of her music before we came on, and I was like, oh, she good. She got some skills. You know, not everyone that can sing has skills. So she knows how to use it and, you know, take it in and out. And she probably know how to use that mic. You know how those who are professional know how to do this. Right? I wish I had a mic, but it's a pencil. But yeah, they do this. So I'm sure she knows how to do this. But everyone, let me introduce to you her name. We go call her Chicken Wings. We ain't gonna call her Chicken Wing. Chicken Wing number 2. Chicken Wing number 2. Yeah, she's in here with her brother in crime, Mr. Mark A. Walker. This is Miss Paula Holloway. Welcome her to Four Corners right here with the handcuffs. Here they come. They coming, girl. Chicken wings and handcuffs. I
don't know. Girl, I was just trying to make sure I didn't embarrass myself because I was like, how do I pull it in? How do I share?
I was like, she always talking about chicken wings. What?
Right. Did I post? Did I?
Yes, you did. And we already have a comment. Yolanda Weaver says, I'm watching Paula. So proud of you. Thank you, Yolanda.
Oh, thank you, Yo-Yo. We went to school together.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. So Yo-Yo, look at me. I'm calling her Yo-Yo. I don't even know her. But she know the deal about you, hon. She can tell us some stuff. Come on, Yolanda. Put some stuff in the comments.
Yes, Yolanda. It's all good.
Well, we thank you.
I was trying to figure it out. I was like, okay. All right, let me just make sure I can get in there and share it on my feed. Yeah. Yes, so I did all right. I did it right.
You did it right. Look at Yolanda. Yolanda all in here saying she watching you, so you did it right. You did it right.
I'm so happy to be here. I feel privileged to have been invited by my brother, Mike Upshaw, and you guys accepted me to come on your show. I'm excited to be here. Yay.
Wow. That's great.
Go Eagles.
That's right.
That's right. Go Eagles.
Listen, if I didn't say that, my son would not ever speak to me again.
No, we understand. You got pressure on you.
Yeah, I had pressure.
Yeah,
a whole lot of pressure. Yes. Yeah. And he's the youngest chicken wing.
Oh, wow. See, you speaking my language already, Paula. We're bonding already. Already.
If you want me to sing, give me a chicken wing.
Oh, I like that.
It's the truth. It's something in that chicken wing that just makes me go, ooh.
We're still trying to get Pepper converted. So yeah, yes. you're helping right now.
Really?
Paula, we want to thank you for being on the show. I get to ask the first question. Can you tell us a little something about yourself? You're a great singer and everything. Can you tell us possibly your humble beginnings? What got you started? How'd you get here? Anything. There's no wrong way in telling your story.
Oh, awesome. Well, I was born on a little farm in Alabama. It's like, no. my parents were both singers. My dad actually was from Birmingham, Alabama. He sang with the Elijah Thompson Male Chorus, the Edwin Newberry Singers. My mom and dad both met that way through the music. She was with the Victory Choral Ensemble in Philadelphia, and the rest is kind of history. I have four other siblings, and we all sang as children growing up. So I think I was singing as long as I can remember. Music has always been in the house. Donny Hathaway, Stevie Wonder, the OJs, all of those greats, Roberta Flack. And absolutely, I started in the church and still in the church, not leaving there. And I just sing I sang all the time. I remember making up songs while my mother's driving somewhere. I see a sign and I just start making up a melody. And she would just look. I could see her look in the rearview mirror, like, okay, she's just going to be singing. So, yeah. What else? So yeah, that's how I grew up singing with my family, and then I was fortunate enough to meet Annette Hardeman, of First Choice, and she's the one that pulled my sister and I into doing studio work. And she really gave us that next layer of training. Like my mom, she was phenomenal. Played the piano. She taught choirs. She taught us and was always playing around, playing the piano and having us sing. And we sang at every family event. We sang at probably more funerals than children should sing at growing up. But it absolutely prepared me for where I am today, and to understand the power of that gift of music that God has given us. I don't take it lightly. I can't do it without him. And no matter where I sing, whether it's on a jazz stage or church praise and worship or wherever, with the Philly Pops on the Kimmel Center stage, or with Patti LaBelle or Anita Baker, all of these people that I've worked with, I take him with me. And I go places that some church folks will never go. So there's a purpose for that. I know sometimes people will be like, well, when are you going to sing for the Lord? I never stopped singing for him. And he opened those doors for me to be a vessel in different spaces that maybe someone else may not step into.
Wow, that's powerful. Very powerful. If I may ask, are there any influences? Because you're so well rounded. What was this type of artist you listened to that really captivated you and maybe wanted you to become better at what you were doing? Is there any key moments and any records, any songs, any concerts that could have just, I'm going to be better than what I was before. I want to be, you know what I mean? It pushes you to be that better singer. Are there any influences, any singers, any groups or anything like that pushed Paula to be who she is now?
Wow. I think pretty much all of them, because each genre of music offers something different. Like I love Ella Fitzgerald and how she, does the scatting and, like how does she get that phrasing? And what is she imagining when she's doing that? Whether it's a horn, it's a saxophone, or a percussive instrument or something like that. Those type of things influence me that way. Patti LaBelle with her notes, Aretha Franklin with her soul, Phyllis Hyman with her sultry tones, Shirley Caesar with her spirit, James Cleveland, like George Benson. It's so many singers and musicians that have influenced me. But I think one of the things that happened, like people feel like they can sing, and they can sing, and it's one thing singing in the church and in a different, like in a setting where you just have a microphone. But when you go into the studio, you get to see the flaws, because you think you're holding a note right, or that you can control it and color it, but that microphone is unforgiving. So once you hear that, you're like, ooh, okay, I need to change that. And then learning how to use my instrument, changing the shape of my mouth to create the tone. Or like Annette would show us, like we have to look at each other's mouth, how we're shaping it. Everybody can say A, or you say A, however you say it If we say it differently, it's going to sound different. But if we round our mouths the same way, then the tone is the same, you know. So it's just like she gave us some master classes, you know, and I just have always been fascinated with what the voice can do. So I just would play around, and even my children do it now. Like it's going to sound weird if you were just walking around our house and you'd hear me and my daughter just making these strange sounds. And then we just bust out laughing but it was like a release. It gives us kind of like a release. It's so funny. Yeah. So I hope that answered the question.
Oh no, you did. You know, like I said, there's no wrong way in answering your questions. These questions is about you. And I got one more question. I'm gonna let Pepper take over after that. Now, are there any songs that you feel like, whether you've written them or not, is there any songs that are like real special to your heart that maybe got you through a hard time, or possibly just it's a song that soothes you when you're dealing with stuff? Is there any songs that you sing that you've made that make you feel that way, that you can just go to at any time and things will be well after you sing it?
To be I talk about that in my show, actually. That's one of the things that I love about music, is that there is a song that can speak to whatever emotion that you're feeling. One of the things, the first song that pops into my mind is a song that I actually sing at funerals quite a bit. His Eyes on the Sparrow. You know, I've had situations come up in my life where I didn't know where things were going to go, which way they were going to turn. And I found in those moments that, like, I sang it as a child, but when you're a child, you don't understand certain things. Like, it's a song that your parents taught you, but it becomes real when it's your story. And you're like, now I get it, you know? So like one day, I'll just share this real quick. I was in a position after my husband and I separated. I was left in a situation where I almost lost my house because things went left. But every day I would come outside, there would be a little pod of sparrows sitting on my grass. And in those moments, I know God was speaking to me. If I take care of them, how much more will I do for you? And he saved my home. My home is paid for. You know, I didn't lose it. But I want to encourage people that God will give you signs that will speak to you. But His Eyes on the Sparrow really speaks to me. And because of that, He still uses that little sign. Like we could have a snowy day. I remember like we had like 6 inches of snow or something one year. And I came outside, we were doing, maybe we were shoveling or whatever. And then out of nowhere, a little fat sparrow came and sat down in the snow. I'm like, well, where is he living?
Where you come from, right?
Where you come
Right.
from? You know? And again, it's the same story, you know. I take care of him in the dead of winter. He's still coming out in the snow, but he's going back somewhere where he's fed and he's warm. Mm-hmm. So how much more will I do for you?
Wow.
You know, so that's one that's very powerful to me, you know, that speaks to me. There's many. Everything Must Change.
Oh yeah.
That's one that I do in my show, and God gave me like a little intro that I do. I'm going to post it on my website at some point. But He gave me like another arrangement of it, and every time I do it, it has a very powerful effect on people, and they come up to me later and they're in tears, or you know, I don't take that lightly, and I don't think that it has much to do with me as much as it has to do with God using me. So that's why I don't question whether I'm supposed to be singing just in the church, because I don't believe that that's what my ministry is. I'm there, but He's taking me other places, and I speak up for Him. You know what I mean? I don't hide who I am, or who He is to me.
Wow. Yeah. Truly understand.
Mm-hmm. So
when you said outside of the church, I'm reminded my dad always told me that, daughter, everyone is not coming to the church house.
That's right.
Everyone is not going to be within the 4 walls.
No, they're not. They're absolutely not. And Yeah. And you know how that's a beautiful thing that your parents understand that. Mine did too.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't get upset when people don't understand that.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's part of the walk too,
Mm-hmm.
to understand your assignment.
Right. And everyone's not going to agree.
No. Nope.
Everyone's not going to agree.
And they don't have to. But
No,
I know when I see somebody and they're like, I was going through this and your music did this for me. It rescued me. I remember singing at the Hollywood Palace. As a young person, I probably wasn't supposed to be in there because I wasn't 21, but I was singing in there with the band.
Mm-hmm.
And there would be songs that I would do, and I would see the people at the bar. They're drinking and they're doing their thing, but I would see them stop and push their glass away while I was singing. So I felt like in that moment, sometimes people, they drink for different reasons, whether it's to medicate or whatever they're feeling, or just because they like the taste of it. But for that moment, if it was a problem that they were dealing with, the music was soothing them and not the alcohol. So I was like, wow, that's crazy, to notice that.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that,
Nice. Well, I want to play a song. I'm going to play a little bit of it because, of course, it's 7 minutes long. But it is you know what it is?
Okay.
You know what that song is? 7 minutes long.
Yeah, Hannibal Malakumbe.
Girl, say that name again. Thank you, because I was going to try to pronounce it, but I'll leave it to you. So say it again.
He's a famous trumpeter, Hannibal Lakumbe.
Hannibal Lakumbe.
Yeah. He invited me to be a part of his project that he did at the Kimmel Center some years ago, and I found out that it was being played on the radio. I was like, oh wow, that was Paula Holloway with the Can You Hear God Crying? I was like, oh wow, cool.
Here it is, y'all. This is Can You Hear God Crying right here on Four Corners.
To the Lord, with my cry of love. I'm gonna go to the Lord, said with my cry of love.
Wow, Paula. I need to see that live.
Oh, it's on a video. There's actually a DVD that he took of it, because we go into this at the end. I know it's a long piece. At the end, we exchange scats with the horn and my voice or whatever, and I mean, it was I can't even describe the feeling of it, because it was just like this thundering standing ovation at the end of it. It was crazy. It was surreal.
So how do you preserve your voice? Because you're not just singing. Like, there's feeling behind it. There's emotion behind what's coming out of your throat.
Yeah.
How do you preserve that? Do you have a ritual where you don't talk before you perform? You drink tea? What is it that you do?
So one of the things that I do is I try to start my warm up. I would say when I'm in the shower, because of the steam, and I'll do like low humming and things like that. But one of the things that works so well for me are the original Ricolas, not the lemon ones, not the flavor ones, the raspberry ones. But that original one is whatever those herbs in there. They are like a wonderful thing. You know, I try, and then the other part is I try not to abuse my body. I'm not a drinker. You know, it don't mean I don't have a glass of wine or cocktail every now and then, but if I'm singing, I'm not going to be drinking. That's it's because it dries you out. The other thing is sleep. That's like my kryptonite.
It's like, where Paula at? She probably laying down somewhere.
Yeah, and then talking. So like we were on we just did the Soul Train cruise, and that was 7 days of like intensive singing. So at a certain point, I have to just like there's a way that you cannot speak on your vocal cords so I would not like project as much. I would try to just like to talk softer instead of trying to project, which it's still like singing if you're just chatting all the time. And the main thing, it's just gonna sound, it is what it is. It's so much prayer and trusting God. Like you gave me this. I'm gonna tell you a little story. I went to this years ago. I went to this to this talent show, and this is like way before kids or anything. So this is like 35, 40 years ago. And it was like I just started singing with Patti LaBelle, as a matter of fact. So it was at least 35 years ago. And I said, a friend of mine was like, "Oh yeah, let's go. We're gonna hang out." I was going to just listen to the talent show, and then somebody started. What did I have? I had some kind of drink. I don't even remember what it was. And somebody said, "Oh, you should get in the talent show. You should do it. You would just win. You would slam." You know, like I was like, "No, I didn't come here to do that." They're like, "Oh, you should do it." So I ended up doing it. When I tell you I got up there
and nothing came out.
Girl, what came out was a mess. It was like, like, whoa. I had no control of my tones.
Wow.
Talking about embarrassing. I mean, it was just it was a spanking. I got a spanking. So clear, and I had something to drink, and then I got up there believing some of the hype of what somebody was saying, and it didn't come out. Nothing came out that I wanted, and that voice said, "God, don't ever go anywhere and try to sing without me." Clear as day. I was like, duly noted. You'll never have to speak because you never have to spank me again. I'll never get another whooping like that.
Got it.
Got it. Duly noted. So I'm very humble in understanding that God could cause a rock to cry out and do the same thing that I do. You don't have to be me. It can be anybody. So I'm very grateful when he uses me in a way that helps somebody. And I mean that from my heart. I don't have it listed at all. That I know what he gave me is a beautiful gift, but I know where it comes from. It's not. I didn't do anything to deserve it. He thought that I might like it. He thought I might like having this gift. So I'm grateful for that.
Well, we're grateful for your voice, beautiful voice.
Thank you. Thank you.
A new introduction to me in my music world, because I've never heard of you. So this is I'm about to start snooping. And
yay! Yay! That's good. Good time to snoop. I have a new single out, so that's exciting.
The best is yet to come, huh?
Yeah.
We'll play that. We'll play that a little bit later. I think Michael has some questions for you.
Yeah, I got to have to take my Eagles hat off. No disrespect to the Philadelphia Eagles, I got to give it a break now.
No problem.
you know what it is, Paul.
Absolutely.
But can you share like a moment from your childhood? Something that may have happened that ignited your passion for music.
I think it was just my mom playing all the time. Donny Hathaway was very had a great impact on me. I can just remember that I've been so many places in my life and time. That's one of those songs, like I know the first line and I think I know the rest of the song, but I don't. I just love that song. You know what I mean? Like you have songs that you just love to hear, but you think you know it until you start saying the words. You're like, ooh, I don't know the rest of the lines. I usually zone out by then.
Well, I also know that you wrote your new song, and I'm sure that you've written other songs. So do you have like a process, or do you have a specific routine? And have the inspiration when it hits you, does it happen unexpectedly, or like these strange times walking in the supermarket, or in the middle of the night, 2:00 in the morning, or whatever?
Yeah, absolutely. It does hit me at different times. I actually, in my bedroom, I have a keyboard studio set up off to the side. So if in those moments I'm able to just go over and I'll play. A lot of people don't know that I play keyboard, but I don't like to play for people. I play and I write my songs, but I get a little nervous trying to play in front of people, which is probably weird. I think too, because I think there would be an expectation that I would play as well as I sing. And I don't necessarily do that, but I can find the chords and things like that. And then I also keep my recorder. Like I have my phone, and I'll record ideas as they come to me. And then the process really is just to work on the piece when it hits me. I have several songs that I'm working on. I have songs that I have the chorus for and no verse yet, and vice versa. I have the melody for it and the music idea, but no lyrics yet. So I do have a process, and I've gotten better at like organizing that sort of thing. But yeah, there's a process, but it changes, but it definitely is motivated by feeling, like, I hear a verse for, there's a song I'm working on called He Made Me a Treasure. And
Okay.
I've got the chorus and the tail end, and I've got part of the verse, but it's still developing. But they're very much a part of my story, or something that I've lived, or definitely a feeling that I have. And I absolutely believe that is, you'll hear me say it all the time, music is medicine, and it has been healing. Certain songs have been healing for me throughout my life. Like when my husband and I separated and weren't going to be together anymore, you know, at a certain point, you know, like sometimes you're like upset about things, and you know, and you get caught in your emotions. But I got to a point where I was like, God, I just don't want to be that anymore. I don't want to be sad anymore. I don't want to be mad anymore. I don't want to be that, you know. And I have a song called Don't Want to Be. And it speaks to that, where I've released all of that poison, you know, so I can move on to the next phase, you know. But I thank God for the music, you know. It's very healing for me. So
Amen.
yeah.
Amen. Wow, you preaching.
Well, you know, he's, you know, he preaches to me in those moments. And when I look back, I'm like, man, this is where I was in my head, you know, this is where I was 15 years ago, you know, and I'm not there in that space anymore, you know. But I feel bad. Like, I feel bad when I think of people who don't have an outlet, or they feel hopeless, you know, to the point of, you know, I know people that have committed suicide and things like that. And I'm just grateful that I have an outlet, you know, and I hope that when I sing, someone who may be thinking I can't make it, they start thinking, maybe I can get through this. Let me just listen to Alita Adams. Let me listen to Donny Hathaway and cry a little bit and get these emotions out, not let them bottle up and just overtake me. So,
Right.
I hope I'm not being too heavy.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, you're not.
No, not at all.
No,
not at all.
I know Pepper, earlier, she had mentioned something about rituals, you know.
Yeah.
So I know a lot of singers, and Pepper, she's a singer too, and I'm sure Mark, you sing, right? Well, Mark, no.
Let's stick with the real singers right now, Paula and Pepper right now. Okay, let's just keep the conversation going.
I can tell Pepper sing. I can tell Pepper sing.
What do you
tell us sing?
Your voice.
Yeah.
Your voice.
You can tell. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I know a lot of singers, we have like these rituals that we do, you know, things like, I cannot eat. I would see people eating like meals, and I'm wondering, like, what are they going to sing? So do you have kind of, you know, pre-show rituals and things that you may do?
Chicken wings before you get on stage.
Yes, we can do a chicken wing before I had to sing. Ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'll be like, ooh. Give me that.
It's the power of the chicken, power of the poultry.
Yeah,
a little poultry power before you sing.
Yeah, a little poultry power before you sing. I don't know what it is with the wings, but I'm telling you. So, like, if I know I have a show, my heaviest in the evening. If I know I have a show in the evening, my heaviest meal is going to be in the morning. I may do like a big meal, like grits and bacon and whatever else I'm going to eat, but I'm going to fill up then. And then as it gets closer, I'll have like little something to top me off. Part of that is true confession. All right, y'all, I'm being transparent. Part of that is it's hard to breathe because the food sits right at the top of my, like right at my diaphragm. So I can't get that air in there like I want to, right? The other part of that is strictly vanity, because I don't want my stomach sticking out when I'm up there singing, because then I'll be trying to hold the stomach in and trying to look cute. Trying to look a little cute and not like I got this little pot, like a little pot belly pig up there. So there's some vanity in there, but definitely I can't eat a heavy meal before I sing, but I also can't be hungry either. So it's a little balance, because if I'm hungry, I don't my voice doesn't lubricate properly. It seems like I get drier if I haven't eaten something. And then I don't know, then the stomach growling, that's a little distraction too. I'm a foodie. I guess you if you don't know about that. I do like to eat. But and then after the show, and that's probably another problem too. Afterwards, I'm gonna eat something, you know.
Yeah.
Quite a few times after our show, I went to go see my friend Sid Booker.
Oh, okay.
That's a shrimp place in Philadelphia. They make these fried shrimp that are delicious. So and they open till like 3 a.m. So I do my gig and then make a little beeline there, pick up a dozen shrimp and head home and sit down and take my shoes off and curl my toes and eat. Something about eat with my shoes off is so comfortable.
And your toes are curling, huh?
Yes, indeed.
Like,
so that's one ritual. Yeah, my heaviest meals in the morning, and then I'll have something light throughout the day, so I'm not hungry, but not overly full, and I can breathe the way that I would like to.
Yeah, because I know of a story. I'm not going to say who, of a person that did a show and was on stage, and the next thing you know, grabbed his heart and he was having a heart attack, and then you come to find out, I had collard greens for breakfast.
You're kidding me. Really?
I believe you. Did you say cow brain?
Oh, collard greens.
Oh, collard greens. I was like, well, you must know my daddy, cow brains.
Cow brains?
I'm not even.
Yeah, from the South. Her daddy from the South.
Yes, scrambled eggs with brains and eggs. We grew up with that. My dad.
Every part.
Right, Mark looked like he's getting a little queasy over there.
I'm sorry. You really wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even know. Well, we didn't know because that was just like scrambled eggs. We didn't know no difference. He gave us my mom fried this chicken, what I thought was chicken, until I just kept looking at it like, why is the chicken's leg backwards? It's so right. It was rabbit.
Wow.
Yep. The leg, it looks like a thigh.
I done heard it all now.
It looks different.
It looks
turned around. Like
looks turned around.
Yeah, like it's the opposite orientation of a chicken thigh and leg.
I'm learning so much today.
Good. I know. I'm sorry, bro.
I'm learning so much. This is a lot to process right now.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That's like, who does that? You gotta remember. I'm almost the same age. You. Actually, I am the same age as you, Mark.
Okay.
My dad's would have been in his 80s.
Yeah.
So you gotta figure like in the 60s.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we was eating, but he didn't get the meat from we didn't get meat from the market. He went to the butcher.
Okay.
And the ground beef that we have, it wasn't what they ground up. My dad picked out the chuck and whatever pieces that he wanted, and then had them grind it up to make it the hamburger. Okay. So we had good meat. We had good meat. But yeah, they fixed everything. My grandmother had chicken feet in her freezer. Yes, literally. And I hate to say it. Okay, this is the real disclosure. Cow tongue. I thought it was a big piece of meatloaf. Yes.
Nasty.
He was from Marion, South Carolina, and my dad was from Birmingham, Alabama. So it was just two portions of the South coming together. And my grandfather was from Rocky Mount, North Carolina.
Oh yeah, I've been there.
Okay.
Yeah, so a bunch of Southern folks that came up to Philly.
And now the cow tongue is in the stores. You can see the cow tongue looking at you.
Isn't that crazy? Yeah. It's a delicacy, stuff that they had to eat. Now it's a delicacy.
Yes.
Wow.
And which is much more expensive than when you were eating back then.
Absolutely.
Super cheap. Now it's like oxtails used to be cheap, and now oxtails are like, what? Really?
Isn't that crazy? Yeah. Crazy. Just because now y'all want to eat it. Y'all made us eat it.
Exactly.
Yeah. So So I didn't even realize till I'm talking about it. Like, yeah, we had a lot of unique food.
Say the least.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to mess you up, Mark.
It's all right. I'm still trying to get over the $5 eggs right now, so you know.
I know. What they had the 18 count for like $12 or something.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's 11 here, 11 or 12 here, and then a dozen. Because I bake and I went to get a dozen of that, and it's $5.48 for a dozen.
That's crazy, right? Remember, like what was it, a couple of years ago, around the holidays, the 60 count went up to, it was like maybe 19, which is still high.
Yeah.
And then it came back down, but now we back to. I said, "Wow, right."
All this to make a great singer, right?
Yes, it does.
That's what it is.
I think
cow
so.
tongue and brains and
I don't eat that anymore.
Backward looking chickens.
Yeah. Yeah, isn't that something? Yeah, that's so weird.
You have more than vitamin D in your diet. That's what
I do. Vitamin C and vitamin B and vitamin R.
Yeah, rabbit.
And the rabbit, because my cousin still catches rabbits and he brings rabbits to my mom, and but the rabbits look so clean.
Yeah, they do.
Like they look, the skin is like super clean.
Yeah.
Like you'd be like, there's no hair. I mean,
right.
Yeah.
Isn't that
totally
weird?
Different than a chicken. Yeah, totally different than a chicken.
Totally different than a chicken. Unless you're like 6 years old, 5 years old, and you're like, what is that chicken? That's chicken? Why is it backwards? You're not fooling me, Mom.
That's hilarious.
You're not fooling me. That doesn't look like. I can see her laughing.
That chicken got hit by a truck.
That chicken got hit by a truck. His leg broke.
Backwards.
Right,
Spined and twisted.
Yes.
Yes.
Isn't that funny how you remember things like that? I was little. I had to be like 5. I had to be, it had to be like 5. I wasn't older. I know we're supposed to be talking about music, and I'm talking about
music
and eggs. And
I'm sorry, life.
I done turned the whole.
And this is a segue into the next song.
Yes, okay, we'll go to the next song. Let's play your latest. The best is yet to come.
Awesome.
So why the title? And is this the best, or the best is yet to come? Has it been better? Has it been like? How does that title work?
It absolutely is a play on words, because that I feel like that's not even my best song, but I was supposed to do that first, and then it's also about life, and the song speaks about that. The storyline is, now that this person is in my life, I know that things are going to get better, and that you made it okay for me to love, and I have hope again. It's a feel-good song about love and the prospects of new love being available. And the thing is, when I wrote it, there was no person in my life, but it was speaking to what I want to see in my life as well. And that day when you're able to open your heart again. I'm able to open my heart again to love and not feel like, I don't know who are you? Let me see, who is that really?
And I was going to ask you, do you still believe in love? And you just said that you just gave me the answer. So you still believe in love?
I do. I absolutely do. I think sometimes, as we get older, you realize maybe I made the choice for the wrong reason, or it was just for a season. This wasn't it wasn't supposed to be the direction I took, but I don't know. I mean, like I have like mixed feelings about it. Like I believe that season ended because I was given permission to move on by God. Like, you did what you were supposed to do, and it's over. And that's fine. And we have a son, so I know my son is supposed to be here. So it was supposed to happen, but now that season is done, and I'm okay with that. I feel like a better person now. But yeah, there definitely is a play on words. Life is getting sweeter every day. you know, and then my perspective is different, you know, because as I've gotten older, I'm making a choice to look at the brighter side of it, or even in the challenge, God is helping me to say, well, helping me to ask the question, what am I supposed to learn from that? Because clearly I'm going to keep living this until I get it right. But what am I supposed to learn from it? And to try to get something out of make lemonade out of lemons, you know. And I feel like I've grown a lot. I'm grateful for that. So,
Nice.
well,
thank you, Paula.
Thank you. Thank you. I hope everybody enjoys it. It's just like, you know, it's just one of those things. And this is only 4 minutes long. So it's not 7, you know. So, you know, you might get the end, hear the end of it, but they can come out and buy it, or, you know, it is available. I have a link on my website.
What's your website?
PaulaHolloway.com. PaulaHolloway.com. It's on Amazon. It's on Amazon.com and Apple Music. The people that are familiar with CD Baby, they have their platform Here Now, HEARNOW.com. So it's under Ms. Paula Holloway .hearnow.com. But if they go to my website, just push the button. There's a link that will take them right there.
Okay, so Miss Holloway, hearnow.com.
Yes. Yep. Okay. MSPAULAHOLLOWAY .hearnow.com.
Okay, here it is. Okay, so everyone, this is the website for paulaholloway.com. And then here is the other website, MissPaulaHolloway.hearnow.com.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anytime.
Oh, yeah. I love you. You are wonderful.
Yeah,
Mike said I would.
I love your spirit. I love your spirit. Yeah,
oh,
I told you when I heard your voice, I was like, what? Okay.
Maybe you speaking something into existence. I'll do a radio show one day somewhere. Yeah. They're talking about that like for my son, because his voice, he's a bass, 17 years old, but he's just very, you know, and he wants to go into sports casting. So sports journalism. I'm saying it the wrong thing.
Yeah.
And computer engineering. So
yeah, he'll get people to listen to him. They'll be like, who's that voice? They come around the car. Like, who's that? Who's that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I believe it. He doesn't see everything he possesses yet. With that, to speak to the ladies. Hello. You know, like he's still finding his way. But yeah, he's something else. The kids are something else.
Well, y'all, here is the latest song. The best is yet to come. Yay. Right here on Four Corners with Paula Holloway.
Life is getting sweeter every day. I know that there is more for me, more than I imagine. I really feel I can go on and make myself a better woman because of your love. I know the best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. We've only just begun. Your light has shown me it's okay to love. Your eyes tell me it's okay to let my heart go. I know that this is where I belong, in your arms every night. Oh, the best is yet to come. The stray gold. Our love is so real, and I know we'll be together forever. The best is yet to come. We've only just begun. My love ignites every night.
How you go from high to low? How do you go from ah to oh.
Great song. Great song. Great song. Yeah.
Thank
Great song. Yes.
Like, man.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's me on the background. The horn section is the Urban Guerrilla Orchestra horns, Henry, Lewis, and Don. They were so gracious. I sang the parts. I sang the lines and sent it to them, and they came and played it. And then this is my first production. My maiden voyage as a producer. So I produced.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I had tried to get other people to help me to do. I had tried to get other people to produce it, and it just wasn't happening. But it wasn't meant to happen that way.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm okay with that because I wouldn't have moved forward, you know. But the divine intervention said, "Nope, just do it." I'm like, "You're the chief musician. I just need your help. Like, how do I put all this together?"
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I think it came out good. I'm happy with it.
Yes.
It caused me to do a lot of things. I started. I'm doing this as an independent artist,
Mm-hmm.
right? I have a record label. I have my own record label. EGA Records, Elite Gifted Artists. Records.
Oh, nice.
My production company is Elite Genre Entertainment. I have an entertainment group, and I have a publishing company. So I'm doing everything in-house because y'all know the industry. You know, I've been around it for a minute, and
have your own.
Yeah, and I haven't had that opportunity, but it wasn't meant for me to. It wasn't meant for it to come that way. So I'm doing it. The door's open for me to move in that direction, and prayerfully as I go forward, I'll be able to help other young artists that are not given an opportunity to.
Nice.
So that's a little bit of my story. That's a little bit.
Great. Yes.
Yeah. We thank you for sharing that with us. We have so enjoyed this interview.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Yes. Thank you so much.
So down to earth and transparent and just real. Thank you for being a real artist.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate the opportunity.
Yeah.
You know, I really do. I had fun. You know, thank you, Mike. You know, you made it all happen, and you guys, you know, came along with his suggestion, and I appreciate that. I don't take it lightly. You know.
Bless you.
I appreciate the people that tuned in. And I'm definitely going to share the link for them to be able to come and check your site out and have them join and all that good stuff.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're amazing. Now, he told me you was going to be funny, Pepper, and you are a joy. I really, really, really enjoyed this interview. And now, Mark, are you in Philly too, or are you out of state?
I'm out of state. I'm living in Washington, D.C. area.
Okay, and you're in Texas, right, Pepper?
I'm in Texas, yes. I'm in Texas.
All right, so when I come in those directions, we're gonna have to go sit down. Yes, have a little lemonade.
You can get the chicken wings from him.
Some chicken wings.
You get chicken wings from him, and then I have to introduce to some barbecue or something. I don't know what they.
Yeah. I got some friends in Texas.
What part?
Chris Walker.
Oh, Chris is in Houston.
Yeah, he's in Houston. Yeah,
he's in Houston.
Yeah. There's some other
so
folks.
Yolanda's on here. She says you were awesome, Paula.
Oh, thank you, Yo-Yo. She's an author.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, Yo-Yo.
Yeah.
You got me calling you Yo-Yo.
We were trying to coordinate a book signing that she had, and for me to do some music for it. But we weren't able to kind of pull that one together. That was, I think, last year. But yeah.
So all you folks who are on Facebook, please go over to Four Corners on YouTube and subscribe to the channel. It is free. Just search for the number 4 Corners, W. Pepper Thomas. And Yolanda and Portia, you guys on here, please go over there and subscribe to the channel. It will happen in time. Yes, it will, Yo-Yo. I'm over here calling you Yo-Yo. Hey, Yo-Yo. Don't mess with my Yo-Yo.
Yeah.
Well, anything else, you guys? Any Paula, do you want to thank anyone? Any shout outs, hollers at you to anyone out there?
Or any shows coming?
Or any shows?
That's a good question. I am supposed to be working with the Philly Pops. I think they're being called the Philly Pops again. That's going to be coming up. I'm going to be working with UGO. And I actually will have I'll be working on updating my website today with the new dates that we have. So I usually am pretty good at that. But we were away, and so kind of got away from me. But if they go to paulaholloway.com under events, they'll see what shows that I have coming up. I try to keep that updated. And now that the single is out, I absolutely will be starting to do more performances. I do a ladies' night at a restaurant in Jersey called Ristorante Luca. And he's actually building like a performance arena kind of thing that should be active maybe like mid-year. But that's like one Wednesday a month, and that'll be posted on my website too, with whatever the date is, because it changes per month. But it's like a ladies' night, and it's a lot of fun, And I'll be some other. Oh, there is another date coming up. Steve Green does this this performance called The Grotto, and that's actually going to be this Thursday. And I will have that posted on the website for people to be able to come out. It's a wonderful time. It's a walk through history, from blues to gospel to so many genres. And Steve Green is of oh Lord, I was in his band. Breakwater. Thank you. I had a brain fart here. Breakwater. Thank you, Mike. Yes, Steve Green of Breakwater. It's his baby that he does every year. And then we're going to be doing the Ultimate Disco Cruise in 2 weeks. And then some more stuff is going to come up, though.
Disco? Where you find the outfits? Disco? Where you find the outfits? Please tell me.
Girl, it's a movement. When I tell you, you go on Amazon, you can find anything. They come in there with their platform shoes and all the sequins and the big hair. Colorful hair. Yes. It is a sight to be seen. It's a 5-day cruise, and they transform the dining room every night with the lighted floor, the disco ball. It is a sight. I'm telling you, they have a bunch of fun. Yeah, it's a lot of exercise. That's why I'll put my Apple Watch on, get my steps in, so I can have some more chicken wings.
You are with me, Paula. You are with me.
Thank you.
Speaking my language. She's speaking poultry right now.
Poultry, yes.
Poultry, yeah. See that, Pepper? You need to catch up.
I caught it.
We are poultry brothers and sisters together. So true. That's a shame. I know they're like, this girl needs to stop talking about food. I love me some food. A good peach cobbler. Oh my God. Yes, indeed.
Oh well. Okay.
Well, you mentioned baking, so I want to know, what do you bake? Because I bake too. So what is your specialty?
Ooh, my specialty is a lemon pound cake, but I do like a combination of extracts in it. And then another one that I do that I give as gifts. I do an oatmeal craisin cookie.
Which is oatmeal and raisins. Craisins.
I do craisins. And when I tell you, like, I gave it for gifts to the band this year, but I hadn't made them in several years. When I walked in, we were at City Winery. When I walked in with the shopping bag, because I'll wrap them and all that kind of stuff. Henry Million said, Paula, tell me you got cookies in that bag. They'll ask me for
got no cookies in that bag. Don't come up here. Got no cookies. Yeah.
So I had it, and he was like, that's why I keep you in this band, not because you can sing your butt off. I was like, but it definitely is. It's different than the Quaker Oats recipe. It's morphed over the years, and I'm not blowing my own horn, but they are really good. They are really good. So the first reaction, like the first time you have it, and I've noticed that my daughter noticed it. She said, "Yeah, when the people that have never had your cookies, when they bite into it for the first time, they go, and then just close their eyes, like, ooh, like this is just a little bit different than what I thought it was going to be." So I'm humbled by that too. But I love oatmeal craisin cookies, the pound cake, lemon pound cake. And I do like a lemon glaze, icing glaze. I like glazes. Yeah. What's your specialty? What you cook, Pep? What you bake, Pepper?
My specialty is a 7-Up cake.
We be best friends.
A peach cobbler pound cake with a peach crown royal in it.
Ooh.
I do a Snickers cake. I do a sweet potato pound cake.
Yeah. Good girl. I'm
eggnog cake. I do an eggnog cake that is superb.
I'm gonna go back to that peach cobbler cake. How you doing?
Girl, the peach cobbler cake. I'm gonna have to send you. I have your email. I'm gonna put your number over here in the private chat. I'm gonna send you this video of I took the cake to an artist friend of mine that helped me out last year in reference to an interview, and I owed him because he helped me out in a crunch. Yeah. So he asked for the peach cobbler pound cake. So I took it with me when I went to Dallas this past weekend. The video is everything. Yeah. Like he gets out a butcher knife. Yes. And I'm going, why you got a butcher knife cutting my cake? Like he's like 3 minutes of him going, okay. Y'all, my good friend Pepper Thomas gave me this cake, and because I helped her out at the interview, and I'm getting ready, and he starts eating, and he's like going,
yeah, see, it makes you just know that it makes you know there's a God. There's Jesus. Jesus is all in the cake.
Now, a girlfriend of mine always says Jesus is in the cake. She always said that Jesus is in the cake. He's in the cake. He's in the cake.
Yes. I love food, but the person that makes it has to want to make it. I don't want somebody making no food that don't want to make it.
Exactly.
It's different. It tastes different. It does. I tell my children, what's the first ingredient to my recipe? Love. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So listen, we sisters right there. Yeah.
Be like, okay, Paula.
Yeah, all right. You throw like signs.
You know what? Oh, I forgot. There are 2 other guys on this. Oh, hi. How you doing?
Oh.
Hey.
I know.
Right. I'm not even saying that. We're just enjoying the conversation right now. That's all.
We just had a bonding moment. That's all.
Yes, y'all did. Y'all really did.
We Mark, you and I bonded over chicken.
I know. You left me for cake. It's okay though.
Listen, they have to come together.
Come on. Exactly.
Chicken
Also,
and cake.
Yolanda says, I love
I love
bacon.
bacon. Yes, Yolanda. I do too. A little bit too much. All right, now, Mike, what food are you bringing to the table?
What food am I bringing to the
Yeah,
table?
what food?
I don't know. That's a good question.
All right.
I eat a lot. I eat. You won't eat what I eat because I eat a lot of salads with mussels and clams and.
Oh, I love clams. You can bring the clams.
Yeah. I got a gigantic piece of sockeye salmon waiting for me.
Oh,
right
yes, and salmon. That's
going in the air fryer.
Oh, all right.
I
don't know. We getting the round meal now. We got chicken, we got salmon, we got the that peach custard cake. Oh, you making tears come to my eyes.
You ready to try out that tongue, Mark?
I'm not saying nothing. No, I'm good.
That's done.
We leave that for the Nature Channel. No, for the nobody's tongue.
Nobody, right?
I know. Right.
God ain't in there. I was speaking tongues, but I ain't eating
I ain't chewing on it.
Right.
Now I didn't eat it. I was just curious about it. I was like, you trying to figure out when you have a bunch of country folks, you trying to figure out what is on that plate. What is grandma cooking? What is grandma cooking? Yeah, I never saw chicken wings till my grandmother. But all right, so we just need a vegetable. The next time I come by and visit y'all, we're gonna have to figure out the vegetable part. You got the salad too.
Okay.
We got it covered. Mike's got the salad and the salmon and the clams. Now, do you fry them or what you do with the clams? You steam them
raw, put it right on the salad.
Oh.
Mussels too. Just put it right on the salad.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Ain't bad. We got the
dancing. Now you're dancing. You're like,
I know, right? I got some food. Yes, I got some. Man, I'm telling you, foodie I am. Yes. Yeah. And I'm definitely a breakfast person. I'm a breakfast person.
Okay.
If I can get it. Yeah. And I can have breakfast any time of day. It don't matter.
I can't.
No, sometimes we have breakfast
in the morning. Yeah, I'll be like, no pancakes shouldn't be in the evening. No bacon should be in the evening. No, it should be in the morning. That's not a supper food. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. That's right. That's Texas proper. It's not supper. Yes. Yes.
Well, we thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you,
everyone. This is Paula Holloway, and you can go to her website and check out all the information that she has for you, and follow her on all streaming platforms, social media, I'm trying to find this website right here. There it is. There's a website. So go and check her out and support. We will see you. Well, who is the next guest for the month of March?
On our next guest will be bassist Mr. Reggie Parker.
Oh,
wait. So this is the second one? No. We have someone else. Oh, Reggie's in February.
Yeah, Reggie's February 25th.
Okay.
And then after that, we have a phenomenal songwriter. I'm sure Paula knows, Jackie Cordery.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I happened to hear some music today that she wrote with Doobie Powell. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Phenomenal. Yeah, so she'll be our next guest as well. And we have some other phenomenal guests coming up, but again, we thank you, my sister, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I really
appreciate it. That's right.
Yes, it is. It is. And you got to come to a live show. I'm at South too. I'll be setting up something down there sometime soon. That's another Philly supper club. Yeah, I'll be there.
And y'all make sure you check out. We got to keep talking about it. There's a great album out there, great project. And it's called The House That Pepper
Built. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, some phenomenal artists like Eric Roberson, Jess Miz, and a whole bunch of others.
Wow. Yeah. All right. I definitely need to go there. Now, I don't know how to go to the private chat. You see me looking.
It's on the side.
I see it. That's it on the sideline.
Yes, on the side.
Yeah, okay. All right. I think this is right. I'll put my number. You said put my number in there?
Yes, put your number in there.
Okay.
And I'm gonna send you this video
Please do.
of him over that cake, and then you're gonna be like, girl, and be like, girl, guess you gotta come too.
Yes. I am looking forward to it. And I would ask for the recipe, but people got their own, like you got your own little thing that you do, and once you got it down the pat, like it's perfect, nobody else can do it. It's you. I know. I absolutely know. My daughter
understand. You get it.
Yeah. She was like, just write the recipe down. I said, it's not quite the same.
Right.
Like, it's some of it you have to see. And then how's the weather that day? Is it you need it might sound funny, but it's kind of true. Like, does the batter look right? Was it all those little things? But yes, ma'am. Yes. Thank you. I so appreciate you guys, and I had a wonderful time. You made me feel very relaxed. I know I was acting a little silly too, but
you yourself. So thank you for being yourself.
Thank you. Thank you again.
Thank you.
So everyone, this is Four Corners, along with Michael Upshaw, Mark A. Walker, and myself. We will see you in a few weeks, February the 25th.
Yes.
We're Reggie Parker, y'all. Now let me tell you about Reggie.
Woo, you gotta see it.
You gotta see it, because we never know what's gonna come out of Reggie Parker's mouth. These little surprises, we just don't know. So y'all just tune in. If you need a good laugh, Reggie Parker is the guy.
Oh, I can't wait. I will be tuning in.
Yes, tune in. You will get a treat. So everybody, we thank you guys for supporting us, and we will see you on the 25th of February. Have a great week.
If you want that inspirational, turn your radios. Sit back, relax, catch the vibe, have fun tonight on the Four Corners Show. Sit back, relax, catch the vibe, have fun tonight on the Four Corners Show. If you want that grounding inspirational, then turn your radio to the Four Corners Show. Hot and spicy topics, come enjoy the show. So let's get personal on the Four Corners Show. Relax, catch the vibe, have fun tonight on the Four Corners Show. You gotta sit back, relax, catch the vibe, have fun tonight on the Four Corners Show. If you want that inspirational,